Hello and welcome. In this packet tracer activity, we're going to configure a Cisco router as a DHCP server. To do that, we're going to be utilizing the customer's router, the 1841 ISR. So first off, what we need to do within the customer's workstation, we need to connect up a special type of cable known as the console cable, so that way we can go ahead and edit the configurations of the router. Okay, so within the customer workstation, we are going to go ahead and go into desktop and go to terminal. And we're going to go ahead and log in, Cisco, enable, Cisco. From here we need to get into the configuration, so conf t. And from here what we need to do is we need to add an IP excuse me, an IP DHCP exclude address. So that way we can make sure that it excludes certain address ranges before just going ahead and setting up ones. So to do that, we'll go ahead and type in IP DHCP excluded address space 192.168.1.1 space 192.168.1.49. That way it's going to go ahead and exclude everything from 1 to 49. And then enter. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and create a DHCP pool called pool 1. So to do that, we'll go ahead and type in IP DHCP pool and then pool 1. Enter. Okay, now we're inside the configuration of the DHCP pool 1. From here, we need to go ahead and define the network address range for the DHCP pool. And so, we're going to go ahead and type in network 192.168.1.0 and then a subnet of 255.255.255.0. Enter. And now we need to define that the DNS server is going to be 192.168.1.10. So to do that, we need to go ahead and type in DNS-server space 192.168.1.10. Enter. Now we need to specify what the default gateway is. So to do that, we'll go ahead and type in default gateway, default router 192.168.1.1. Enter. And now we're going to go ahead and exit out of the terminal. First, before we do that though, it's always a good thing to save. So, and okay, now let's go ahead and exit out of this. Within the customer workstation, we're going to go ahead and open up the command prompt so that way we're not working through the terminal, so that way we can ensure that it is a good connection and not that we're working through a good connection through the customer router. So from here, we're going to go ahead and type in IP config /release. There we go. And this is going to release the current IP address. Sorry, needed to have a space. Okay. There, it went ahead and released it. Now we're going to go ahead and type in IP config renew. And you can just hit the up arrow and it goes in and puts in the last command. Okay, now it's going to go ahead and get a new IP address, and there we go. We've started out with 192.168.1.50, and as you can see, it's not within that excluded range, which is always a good thing. Okay. And that is all that I have for this. Thank you for watching my presentation.